She's got to sign it yet for notarizing my signature.
And that.
It's great. I'll be able
Okay. Good morning, it's 9 o'clock. Carl, can you hear us?
Sure can.
Okay, very good. I'll call the meeting to order. You have the agenda before you.
Make a motion to approve the agenda as is.
I will second that. I have a motion and a second to approve the agenda as presented. All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carried. Betty, if you would read the minutes of the December 18th meeting, please.
December 18th, 2023. Chairman Pro Tem Rasmussen called the regular meeting of the Wright County Board of Supervisors to order at 9 a.m. Members present for Rasmussen and Helgable, who's present via Zoom. Motion by Helgable, seconded by Rasmussen to approve the tentative agenda. Motion carries. Minutes for the previous regular meeting of December 11, 2023 were read and approved claims for payment. Adam Clemens, Wright County Engineer, gave an update on the secondary roads. There were 100 work orders completed last week, with 94 of them being brush cutting. Crews are continuing to cut brush and burning ditches. They have completed 7 out of 16 townships with a total of 351 miles. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Helgable, to approve resolution 2023-44, a resolution to approve disbursement of funds for the American Rescue Plan Act. By roll call vote, ayes, Cluse, Rasmussen, and Helgable, nays, none. Resolution 2023-44 duly passes and reads as follows. And there you can see the full resolution. Going to do $75,000 for this calendar year. The public health building, which is mostly architect. Ryan Vervin with Assured Partners discussed the ISAC health insurance renewal. Wright County will be seeing a 5.7% increase from the previous year's premiums. By employees participating in the wellness program, it can save the county a total of 5%. Reliance Standard Accident Plan will move to BOYA starting January 1st. Motion by Helgable, seconded by Cluse to go with option 2 for the health insurance rates for fiscal year end 2025. Motion carries. The Wright County Board of Supervisors, acting as drainage trustees, met to discuss trees in DD7 Blaine Township, Section 27, East Side, and hear from Joe Hara. Hara began by presenting a slide on DD90 lateral 1, stating that he was not able to access this ditch, which is part of brush and weed control rotation due to dry conditions. He stated that part of the ditch is in DNR ground and another part is in a marsh area. Hara asked the trustees if they wanted to take DD90 lateral 1 off the brush and weed control rotation. Clues responded yes. Hara continued with a presentation on the cottonwood and sumac trees in DD7. He stated that the co-op is also fighting the sumacs in the railroad tracks. Bruce added that he had gone and walked the area and did not see any tile outlets in that area. Hara's plan consists of dropping 15 plus cottonwood trees and removing any sumacs out to 20 feet from the bank. The cost of this would be $19,000. Bruce recommended not to do anything with the cottonwood, but to take care of the sumacs. Hara stated that he will not bill for the removal of the sumacs, as that is part of the brush and weed control rotation. Motion by Helgable, second by Cluse to adjourn the meeting. Motion carries.
Is there any additions or corrections? Hearing none, they'll stand approved as read. Claims were around, there were 3 signatures. Open forum for public input. Okay, item number 6, take action on going to bid with the architect's plans for the public health building. Andy.
Hi. I put some stuff in your desk already. One's an email with the cost of construction plans and putting that project to bid of $58,500. And if it goes through, you'll owe another 10%-ish, up to 68 in architect fees. You also have the projected estimated cost of what it will cost. They're projecting $500,000 to $650,000.
I'd like to make a motion to table it at this time, for I have other plans.
I'd second that. I'd like to review some of the plans we had originally from the professional building and kind of compare the two for costs.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to to table, taking actions on, going to bid with the architect's plans as they were prepared for the public health building. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carried. Table it till,
Let's do 2 weeks.
Yeah,
What do you think? That gives us time to review.
yeah, we got a lot on next week's agenda.
that
Yep.
puts us to January eighth or the 15th. Let's do the
Let's do the-
15th.
That sounds good.
Okay, table, and if we could have that placed on the agenda for the 15th, then. Okay. Okay, item number 7, review and take action on joint drainage district 100-2 with Franklin County on a change order number 1 and pay estimate number 3. There was, Courtney has had continuing correspondence with the drainage clerk from Franklin County. She's included in your packet that email exchange. Franklin County mistakenly did not hold a joint meeting with, because it's a joint district, 100-2. They are the controlling county. They approved a pay order, a change order number 1 and a pay estimate number 3. Change order number 1 included some tile outlets that were found when they dug the open ditch. They were private tiles, but you still had to outlet those into the open ditch. So the cost of that pipe and installing it. Additionally, the box culvert that they placed underneath the road that leads to the open ditch was longer than was originally planned. And they decided that it would be best to riprap the area, so there's additional cost for riprap. Even with the change order, they are still $14,000 below the engineer's estimate. And so I am recommending that, and also both of the drainage clerks are recommending that we take action on this, that Wright County takes action and approves the change order number 1 and the pay estimate number 3. And then, of course, they've been informed that, hey, they need to include us when they hold when they hold their meetings.
You want these done separate, or
No, I think we can do them both.
I'll make a motion to approve change order number 1 and to do the pay estimate number 3.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second, again, acting as trustees of the drainage district. I have a motion and a second to approve change order number 1 and make pay estimate 3 on joint drainage district 100-2 with Franklin County being the control county. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion carried. Thank you. Okay, item number 8, review the 2023 wellness participation and act on the 2024 wellness program agreement between ISAC and Wright County.
You can accept one copy, there, Dean. You all have it.
We each have a copy of the agreement.
So before you today is the agreement as we've done in all the past years here on our participation with ISAC on the wellness program. Deb put together some numbers here from last year. We did reach our goal of 5 points, which was based off of 103 contracts that Wright County had. 101 of those people connected a device, 99 completed the well-being survey, 91 completed the care bridge EAP engagement, 84 completed their physical preventive exam and earned the physician's form. 80 enrolled in the step away challenge, which was our connected device and
Correct.
steps. Over 122 million steps were logged by Wright County. log 104 days of 10,000 steps per day. So with that, we obviously received the 5 points, the 5% wellness, discount 74,514. So before you today is the agreement for this year. Be the same thing. So our numbers should be very similar this coming year. It's gonna be $20 per contract per employee. So we're gonna look in that 100+ range again too, so.
Okay, so the employees have an opportunity to earn $368 if they participate in everything and complete all of the step
Yep,
challenge.
so this year you'll have the assessment and you'll have the physical form. That will be the two required again for Wright County to get their points.
Right.
Assessment's gonna be worth 1 point, your physical's gonna be worth 4 points for a total of our 5 points that we need.
And we need 75% participation in that, 80% participation in that, in order for the county to earn the 5% discount,
That's
which is the maximum.
Yep.
Okay. I would make a motion, that we participate again in the ISAC wellness, program.
I second that.
I have a motion and a second to, approve participation in the ISAC wellness program and sign the agreement. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
Need 2 copies.
After, we'll just need the one.
Yeah, Betty has the original.
And then after January 1, we'll send out the program outline to all employees again.
Okay, excellent. I would like to have, because January 1 is the day that you can start making your steps.
No,
No,
February.
February.
February 1st.
Yes, the step challenge goes from February 1st through October 31st,
Okay, perfect.
or September 30th, sorry.
Okay,
But it
so
all
I'll have
starts-
plenty of
Yeah.
notes.
So
But it does start January 1 if you want to do your
Physical.
assessment,
Physical,
and physicals and stuff like that.
I got you. And it doesn't matter whether you had your physical in November of last year, you could have it on January 2nd of this year. It doesn't have to be 1 year apart.
That's correct.
Correct.
It just has to be during the year.
One per calendar year.
Okay,
So we will, the wellness committee will get together, we'll have a meeting, and then we'll send out an email to all employees
Okay.
of what the 2024 challenge will be.
very good. Any other questions, Rick?
Nope.
Okay,
I have a question.
Yes, Peggy.
Get a chance to get new Fitbit, because 2 of my networks stopped working halfway through.
You can with that situation.
Okay,
If it does not work, we can set that up to where you can contact them and show them that it broke or whatever, and you can get a replacement.
okay.
You can't get new if yours is working, obviously. We can get new contracts and then for ones that are broke or not working.
Okay, is there any chance that the Apple Watch will be connected this year?
There is, when we send it out, there's a new, what would you call it? I mean, new process.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There is, because you connect your Apple Watch to the iHealth. And iHealth is in the Navigate Wellbeing app now.
Okay, perfect.
So
That'll be-
for those that use the Apple Watch, it is just like connecting to the Fitbit. iHealth is in the Navigate Wellbeing app now.
Okay,
So
perfect.
any other questions on the challenge?
Wellness portion?
Wellness?
Good.
no,
Okay.
I think she's the next one.
yeah, okay, item number 8. Item number 9, review and act on the Wright County Wellness Fitness Center membership policy. This policy, it states, would become effective January 1st of 2024. Fitness center membership discounts. Wright County will pay $10 a month to any fitness center within Wright County for any full-time employee that has an active membership at a fitness center. The employee may enroll at any time, but may not change or cancel during open enrollment period or a qualifying life event. The discount will be renewed by the employee annually during the open enrollment period prior to the start of the next fiscal year, which for us is July 1st. The employee portion of the membership owed to the fitness center will be deducted from payroll. the second pay period of each month. The discount will cease upon termination of the employee by either the employee or the county.
So the reason for this, we've always had the policy, but it's been a open enrollment period policy only.
Okay.
So you can only enroll if you first get hired, have a qualifying life event, or during open enrollment period.
If I've been working for you for 2 years and I come and I don't
Starting
get-
January first, if you have a New Year's resolution to get in shape and you want to start a membership, you could not.
But this
So,
will allow us.
This
to-
would allow for the employees to enroll at any time, but they cannot cancel unless they have a
Right.
qualifying life event or during open enrollment period.
Okay.
So we've had a lot of employees that, you know, after they've worked here for a few months, decide, oh, you know, I think I do want to do the fitness center. Well, they're already out of that
Right.
period of their new hire, so really they weren't eligible. So
Okay.
this would allow the employees to be eligible to start a New Year's resolution and get healthy.
Excellent.
And we want to promote health, so,
Absolutely.
but it is a commitment to, they cannot cancel. They can't just, you know. come in-
Until the open enrollment.
Until
period.
open enrollment period,
Right.
yes, that's when they can cancel. So they can't come in January and say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna get healthy, I'm gonna start going to fitness center, and then end of February, they decide, you know what? I've never gone, I don't wanna do this anymore, I don't wanna pay for it anymore, I wanna cancel it. They can't do that. They have to. make
At
that
least till
commitment.
the open enrollment opens
Yes.
again.
Yep.
Any questions concerning
No,
that?
sir.
Carl, any questions concerning that?
Nope.
I would make a motion to approve the Wright County Wellness Fitness Center membership policy. Is
I'll
there a
second
second?
it.
And I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Jeff, can you hang on a minute? Can you take this up, Joan, please? One we forgot for payroll, or,
Okay, this is drainage,
yes.
pre-planned.
You want with the same stuff.
Did you have the agreement? The same agreement?
I do, I think I got it signed in the right place. And that's the one with the blue ink on it at the top, okay, thank you. Item number 10, Adam Clemens, Wright County Engineer, Secondary Roads Update.
So, nothing really different, just cutting brush still.
Be saving a bunch of money, shouldn't you?
I hope, we, you still have January, February, March, April, we've seen it in May. So, we're grateful for what we're getting right now. We're getting a lot of brush cutting done, good weather. We're gonna get a little cold snap here, but the guys will still be out brush cutting. We only have 6 townships left to do.
I've had some response from the public that are, you know, hey, are they gonna get to my road? To the point of someone actually having counted from such and such a point to this point, I counted this many, and I said, we're working on it.
Yeah.
But they are
Notice.
pleased with it
Yeah.
and noticing it,
Yeah.
absolutely.
As long as the ditches are not full by any means, with the white stuff, we will try to get out there. Excuse me. As it gets colder, if the guys are out, it will go slower, obviously, because we don't want them, they go out, cut, get back in the trucks, warm up.
Yep.
We're not gonna
You
have
mean
the
we're
guys
not-
get frostbite.
I mean, we're not gonna keep our 50-degree weather.
You're all just, but January does look good, so let's just say that. So that's all I have.
Good,
Thank you.
thank you.
The trees that they cut, are they gonna just leave them? lay
Some of the
there?
small ones, we just leave lay, and then some of the big ones we'll, take away.
But they also treat them with tore down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treat them. So, if there's any big piles that you're knowing that say, oh, maybe we should take them away, let me.
Try to mow as far over towards like Clay's place where they live. We try to mow that way and some of the trees were cut down and I think they,
Okay.
or otherwise I'll just grab them and drag them into the timber.
Either one. So I'll talk to Nate.
Yeah, you can look at, otherwise, it's like, it's not a big deal. It'd take me about 5 minutes to grab them and grab into the timber.
Oh, man, we'll figure it out. If they're there, we'll pick them up. If they're not, you got them.
Okay, anything else? Coming for the board,
I had to go out Friday,
okay?
nothing.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have any meetings last week. I did, I have received, copies of the soil samples that we had done on the county farm. I've got, some paperwork that I will get with the auditor's office and, get filled out so that, right now it was done under my account, but, we're gonna have an account with Wright County so that, if we choose to act on some of the recommendations, and again, in conjunction with, visiting with the tenant, because it will affect, the tenant also. But I will save the discussion concerning the soil samples, and the fertility on that ground, for a different date, and I will have it on the agenda. All right, anything else? Carl, anything?
Nope, I had no meetings.
Okay,
This year.
all right, our next meeting is January 2nd. Right,
Cash count or anything on January 2nd.
January 2nd.
We already got that.
Rick and I are gonna do it. We'll be here at 8 o'clock to do it. Or- yes.
To put it on the agenda.
Yes.
Things somewhere.
Yeah. What, I'm sorry.
come earlier, public.
We're going to public.
Yeah, we do only have to do the treasurer's office. The rest of them are done on a fiscal year rotation, so. Okay,
You got 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Oh.
Influenza is ramping up, COVID's beating it way at the top. We still have flu vaccine, I would say. A will go along, it'll drop down, B will then start coming up. I suggest people get vaccinated.
okay, so we have the flu vaccine and we have the COVID
COVID.
vaccines available at public health.
Yeah, and I have the bridge grant, so if you don't have insurance for the COVID vaccine, we have that available also, but COVID is really, really pretty prevalent right now. The hospitalizations are trending up. ER visits are all trending up, and our biggest goal is, is to try not to switch that healthcare system.
Okay, very good.
And the policy is 5 days out to
If you have,
isolate.
yep, if you have COVID, you use day 0 as the day of your symptoms. Then you count 5 days that you need to isolate. If your symptoms have improved after that, you can be out for the last 5 days with a mask all the time.
And I know during the COVID pandemic, there was some rules concerning employees and sick days and all that. Is any of that stuff still,
The essential workers.
that's all,
Nope, you use your sick leave.
use your sick leave? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's, and I fear that it's gonna be more of a problem now that the holidays
Yeah,
are here, but.
yeah, everybody's got to go.
And it
And
is.
it's just for the person infected, it's not contact.
No,
Right.
it's just,
It's,
the-
you're not isolating contact people or anything like that. It's just for the person infected.
and it is not just old people.
Okay.
No, it's a 5-year-old.
Yeah, and like I said,
Had 102 temp last night.
yeah,
Wow.
so I want people to understand before, I think we minimized it a little bit, that old fat people were the ones that are higher at risk. It's not. And that hospitalizations are even that younger 0 to 17. They're right up there, right underneath the elderly, so it's miserable.
He just, and it's, I mean, it's just a temp and he just doesn't feel like himself.
No.
So,
Okay, I would recognize a motion to adjourn, so
I think I probably can't.
unless you want to.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I will. I don't know what you guys are doing later, because I have to just key in the sheriff's and the jail, and then I can give you some preliminary ending fund balances. So I don't know if you wanted to meet again at 10 o'clock and review numbers, or hold off, or come later this week.
Can you do that?
Stay here. till
Let's do later this week if we could,
When are you back?
probably Thursday.
Good. I'll set it up for Thursday at 8. What?
Why do you
you're
have
at Shitsy's at 6:30.
Alex, sweet thing?
You need a beauty festival.
Yeah, he does need it, but he doesn't get it.
Okay, Thursday at what?
8 o'clock will be fine. If I'm not here, start without me.
Okay. Thursday at 8 o'clock, that'll be a work session for the budget.
Just so you can see the preliminary ending fund balances, what does it look like?
Perfect.
I am reviewing the brief that will be submitted by all of the, concerning the counties. So I will give any updates on that at our next meeting. That brief is due on December 29th. So if I have anything when we meet on,
That's for the pipeline.
that's for the pipeline, that's correct.
So that would be, January 2nd, you'd like to give an update on that?
I will give an update, on January 2nd. I can do that. They were missing our, letter that I submitted for the Board of Supervisors on November 20th, I think, of 2021, but they've got that included already. As I'm finding things in it, I'm calling them and they're correcting them as, and I'm not the only one who's looking for that. There's lots of other people that are too.
So update on pipeline,
On Allers and Cooney brief, issue or submitted December 29th to the IUB. Essentially, they are rebuttals to anything that they feel that the IUB needs to take into consideration. Then on January, I believe it's the 19th, Summit will have to submit their brief in response to that. When I was looking at the electronic filing system, I think that they've already submitted their brief. But I haven't had an opportunity to talk to Tim to see if what I'm reading is their brief that's not due until the 20th or the 19th of January, I think.
that electronic filing, that goes on and on and on.
Indeed, it does.
It's hard to
This,
check
the
everything.
brief that I'm reviewing is 85 pages.
Oh, good Lord.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Motion carried. We are adjourned.